Hi! So, this is probably my first video on my YouTube channel. So, hi, I'm Small Rally or just Rally, whichever you want to call me. A little bit about myself first. I am a trans woman, I am 21 years old, and I usually heard pronouns only. And for some reason, I am now forced to react to this video, which is, hold on, 2 hours long! And I am going to totally keep my sanity while reacting to this. Now, I am a war gamer. I do play the game Warhammer 40k. I actually play Necrons. But I don't know anything about the lore. So I have a connection to this, but not a deep one. So let's get right into it, and I hope you enjoy this video, whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. Yeah, thanks.
As they expand through the stars, they find the old
Hey,
ones.
that's
And they
Nightbring in the
plead to them
background.
a revenge that would come swiftly as a chance encounter with other gods gave them
That's
a
Nightbring.
solution.
Hey, I have this
These
model.
other gods were known
Yeah,
as
there
the
he is
Catan.
again.
Come now, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Won't you
Quoted
shake
from
a
Mephetron.
poor sinner's hand?
The deceiver. The
The
Necrons
deceiver.
here
Why
accepted
trust the guy
Catan's
that's called the deceiver? Like, what the fuck? That's something, like, I know that the Necrons used to be living people, but like, why would you trust the guy that's literally called the deceiver? What?
Despite
Yeah,
creating
I've heard of that.
races and entities
That was
to
mentioned
aid
in
them
the 9th
this
edition
battle,
codex,
the
I think.
old ones are worn out and weakened by these wars. The Necrons, under their leader Zarek, the Silent King,
I
lie
have that
dormant,
model.
with a
It looks
plan
so
to
good, by the way.
eventually
I haven't
wake
painted it
and
yet.
Right now, in the 21st century, this is canon. You, right now, Twitch streamer, reacting
Yes!
to this video.
But wait
You
a fucking second.
existed
Come on, man.
Humanity's ambition and the
I'm not even
power of their
streaming, but yes,
technology
I
becomes
do
unmatched.
stream on Twitch.
And the golden their helm are 3 major entities: Khorne, Nurgle, and Tzeentch. However, a 4th one, Slaanesh.
Yeah, no, I was about to say Slaanesh is also in the equation. So, what I know is that Khorne is the chaos god of violence, Tzeentch is the tactician or manipulator, Nurgle is like rot and death, and Slaanesh is basically
Birthing of Slaanesh tore a hole in the galaxy and forever split the Eldar into those of the craft world, who sought to bring their species back together, and those of the Drukhari, who wished to continue what caused the birth of Slaanesh in the
okay, but still, what does that have to do with Necrons?
Oh my god.
Like, the Necrons are the Necrons. They were deceived, and now they were Necron tier. They are now Necron. But like, why did they even do that?
So let's begin with the group that started it all and sing praise to the Infinite Empire.
The Necrons! Hey! Yeah!
While the nobles tended to have better care.
Hold on, forget about this, fuck.
Many of them already inflicted in the late stages of the space cancer.
Okay, so far, the Necrons were people of nobles and peasants, and like there was this hierarchy, and they like had a strife with some people that didn't want to make them immortal. And then the Catan came along, were like, "Hey yo, we got you, fam! Just walk into these giant furnaces that burn away your flesh and turn you into machines." And like, your boss was like, "Hey yo, you march!" The Silent King, whatever his name was again, Xeras? Xeras the Silent King, something like that. And out came the Necrons.
Into the biotransference furnaces, trying to outrace death itself, without realizing death was the one who made these to begin with.
Ah, the
what came
Nightbringer,
out
yeah.
the other side was a soulless husk, and I say that literally. A soul,
What do you mean, literally?
an immaterial
I believe
version
in the
of
soul, by the way.
oneself, and the Catan basically were just like, to every single person who went in their furnaces. If you were a peasant,
So good and tasty?
the biggest challenge they face now are actually the upstarts of the galaxy. The Eldar and the Orcs were quite prominent, and as you can imagine, a galactic war really takes its toll on the joints, or I guess the servos. It was in their
didn't they like essentially win the setting for a short while? Like, didn't they just have the upper hand against everything for a short while? Weren't they like the number one of all? For like a couple of millennia?
So they went into stasis via these massive tomb complexes hidden beneath various worlds, biding their time until it was once again their opportunity to rule the galaxy.
Not gonna lie, fucking stupid move, because now there's orcs everywhere and they can't really do anything against that anymore. I mean, of course, the Necrons just win, because the Necrons... as far as I know, they have also something that can, like, destroy stars or something. I really don't know if they do.
Necron nobles wake with various mental faculties compromised, sometimes exhibiting traits similar to excessive paranoia.
Isn't this the birth of the flayed ones? Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't these the flayed ones? The ones that wake up like stupid or some shit?
See, Oberyn, the separatists come, attempting to outflank me as they did at the fourth battle.
The gay couple! Yeah!
While scientists and archaeologists like Trazen the Infinite and Orikin the Diviner spend thousands of years bickering over artifacts and petty squabbles.
I've heard many things about Trazen, and I feel like he's just an awesome autism-driven guy, no? He goes around collecting shit he finds interesting. It's basically his, like, special interest now.
Before they can do that, there is a pest that
the
needs
Tyranids, no? The Tyranids are like the cleanup crew of the galaxy. I've heard people talk about like they're coming from outside the galaxy and they've like already eaten everything else in the universe. But is that actually canon? Is that actually a thing?
And they have devices capable of causing stars to supernova.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That's what I was talking about earlier. Exactly. But like, if that's the case, like, don't they just like win? Like, isn't it just over? Like, couldn't they just go, okay, yes, of course. This is an orc-infested planet. Let me just... boop. And then all the orcs are gone. Couldn't they just do that?
The destroyer cults are hell-bent on killing anything and everyone
Flayed
that
ones?
lives with an...
The flayed ones? Where are my boys? Where's my squad of 20 flayed ones that infiltrate the enemy side of the battle and just swipe through everything? Where's my flayed ones? When's he gonna bring them up, huh?
And then there's the flayed ones. Necrons cursed with I have no mouth and I must scream, a panic attack virus, as the last laugh of Landogo, the Flayer Catan.
So like, there were more Catans before? How many were there? I know of the Void Dragon, I know of the Nightbringer, I know of the Deceiver. Aren't these like... Are these not all of them? You talked about the Flayer, but like... Hold on. How many Catan were there? Minus AI. Nobody likes AI here.
500 cigarettes.
My people shackled the stars and broke mortality when the species you sprang from had barely left the slime pools it spawned in. Our wars burned reality, and the dominion of our kings is without limit. The ground you tread on is not yours, it is ours.
That goes so insanely hard, by the way. That quote goes insanely hard.
It has a current and can become more dangerous depending on where you go and how bad the weather is.
Mankind
As
is
the
dead.
Immaterium is a...
Blood is fuel. Hell is full. How does the quote go?
$6 shrimp special! At a time, you could say it was more calm. But a certain faction's galactic war in heaven didn't do it any favor.
That's it. That's totally not the Necrons' fault. I disagree. That's not the Necrons' fault. That's totally because of the Eldar.
Now the warp is turbulent, and its realms belong to a pantheon of gods known simply as
I've been waiting to do this. And with this, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna react to Chaos another time. So, yeah, that was really informational. Thank you so much, Bricky. Hold on. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Anyways, amazing video. Thank you if you've reached this point. Add a banana emoji in your comment if you find this. Bye!